Good morning. It is 8 a.m.-ish. Yeah, I got yoga, but first, breakfast. I didn't make my chia seed puddings, so I'm eating this instead. That'll do. My chia seeds. Charles. Morning medication time. Ugh. What time is it? Gotta go. Yoga was insanely difficult today because it was hot, oh so hot. I didn't sign up for hot yoga, it's just that it's Australia and summer. And now I have a migraine. Well done, Tors. Okay, well, namaste. I'm gonna have a shower. Good morning. It is sometime. Crud. It's nearly 7. It's Monday. And I am going to get my Pt.1 infusion for my migraines. Do I have time to look any less awful than I currently do? No. Let's pack my bag because, what's that? First of all, look how giant my bag is and I love it. I could live in it if I wanted to. So the Pt.1 infusion is 30 minutes of me sitting in a chair strapped to an IV, getting pumped full of medication. Did I have to say pumped? No, but I did. So that's what's happening. AirPods never go anywhere without them. A book, my friends. This is the 6th of the robot series by Asimov. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Victoria, honestly. It is going to be disgustingly hot today. And I'm really concerned, actually, that I'm going to feel extra sick because of it. So that's a problem. I'm also dressed like a child. Wonder if I can get this. Why do I look like Peter Pan? Why do I look like a child? Every time I put on, it's these shorts. Every time I put on these shorts, I end up looking like a child. Ready? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm so sorry for the buzzing sound of my fridge. That's just the noise it makes. Cool. Book. Headphones. Sunglasses. Hat. All right, I've got everything. Do I want to try and cover up the fact that I've got a rash from eating too much wheat, which I'm definitely going to have more of today, because my reward for making it through my everything awful is there's a really good bakery underneath the infusion clinic, and I'm gonna go get a croissant and a coffee later, and that's gonna be how I like pat myself on the head and tell myself I'm a good girl for making it through the infusion. I used to be so afraid of needles, and I've had so many needles over the last 8 years that I am no longer afraid of them. But there's just one type of needle I'm no good at, and that's intravenous. Because apparently I have very fine veins, and it's always really hard for people to find a vein. And it's super distressing and gross, and I don't enjoy it at all. Let's clean my glasses while we're here. I have blacked out. I've passed out getting my blood taken before. I've passed out during my infusion, because they tried to get a vein in one arm, couldn't, went for the other arm. And like my body was like, oh, I don't like being stuck with needles on either side. My alarm just switched off my recording. All right, I have to listen to my alarm. That's why I sent it. No more being late, Torzy. I've been late to these appointments every single time apart from the first one, because it doesn't take that long technically to get from where I live to where the clinic is. But it's also rush hour traffic, and there's roadworks between me and there, and that ruins everything. So let's go. I'm back from the infusion clinic. I was going to film in the clinic, but it was so full I didn't want to bother anyone else. I feel so sick. Oh, good. I nearly blacked out again during the infusion. I don't know why. The line really hurt, like the needle really hurt in my arm today. It doesn't always do that. I think the person who did it gives off really nervous energy. So I feel like he wasn't feeling so confident, or maybe he's like quite new to it and it didn't sit well and the pain was really bothering me. So I got through like a paragraph of the book and then had to put it down because I thought I was going to black out, and ended up walking out of there with a lollipop in my mouth to bring up my blood sugar level again. Ugh. Got a migraine. I feel like hell. I'm gonna go to bed and I'm gonna watch anime, and that's gonna be my entire day, and I'm gonna try really hard not to feel guilty about that, because I was gonna do other things. I can do other things in a bit, right? Lie down first. It really hurt and I feel really sick. I'm super dizzy. And I came home singing Bollywood songs at the top of my lungs because that's how I make sure I get home without blacking out. I'm like, yeah, just lots of energy, more energy, more energy, more footwork. No bueno. No bueno. And it's gonna be like 36 degrees today. So I'm gonna need to absolutely crank that Soldier Boy. Crank that air conditioning. Oh, I feel like hell. All right. Painkillers. Bed. Anime. Let's go, Yakuza fiancé! This is how we manage migraines. That and making the room much darker. Okay, good night now. Shippe. And for those of you who don't watch Korean variety shows, that means fail. I was supposed to film today for the Torsey channel. It's the new year, it's the first content of the year. But because of my infusion yesterday, I feel so sick. If you're really run down after biopsy infusions, you'll spend like, well, it's cumulative. So over time, it stops feeling quite so bad, but like you do kind of feel like you've been hit by a truck for the first few days. So I woke up this morning, I was so tired and my throat was really sore. Like it feels like you have a cold. So I turned off my alarm and I went back to sleep for 3 hours. So I'm trying to tell myself that if you've slept for 3 hours, it's because your body really needed to sleep, but also the fight. And again, like where my chronic illness people at, the guilt that you were meant to do something, you had planned to do something, there is something you need to get done and you're just not gonna get it done because of this. So that gives me 1 day to get my filming done tomorrow, because I have yet more doctor's appointments at the end of the week. So if I don't film tomorrow, then it's not going to get done. Goodie. So I'll prepare my videos for today. I'll do that much and get that ready. And the way I always alleviate my guilt when I don't do things for the channel is clean the house. So I'll do some housework. That'll be how I tell myself that I haven't completely failed the day. But $20 says I last till about 1, 2, and then I go back to bed and I sleep. I'm so tired. But hey, at least if I get my videos prepared, then tomorrow it's just a matter of showering, doing my makeup to fool everyone who follows the Torsey channel, but not this channel, into thinking that I look like a normal human most of the time. and then get that done, and that should be okay. That should be enough. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Every time the nurse who does my infusion says to me, you know, you'll feel really run down afterwards. And he even said to me this time, you might feel more run down than usual because it's just been Christmas and New Year and like everyone's tired from the rollover from one year to another. You might feel like it. Oh my God. You might feel like it hits you more than it normally does. And I'm always like, yeah, like, sure, I'll spend a day feeling whatever. And then it hits me, I'm like, Listen to your medical professionals. Why do I lie to myself? Ugh. Alright. I'm gonna shuffle around the house now. Tension.